So now I'm going to talk about the discussion and the different things that came up during that section. So number one is grades have too much objectivity. So basically, teachers are basing way too much of a student's grade off of dressing out, and that then becomes objective to what they are thinking. So it's leaving a lot of a student's grade up to the feelings and the opinions of a teacher rather than having a core standard or objective that it was measured and met in order for the student to receive that grade. So assessment is definitely the best practice, but it's lacking overall in the field. For example, one of the schools in my research is grading students 100% based off of dress and participation. But I also found in other research that other schools are grading students up to 25% off of that dress and participation. So these are really, really huge chunks of a student's grade that are coming based off of this participation or dressing out for class, which then leads to the barriers that these students are facing towards that participation. What is the reason that they don't have the PE uniform or don't have it today or don't have it consistently or something like that? Or do they have a lock? Do they not have shoes? Do they share with a friend? There are numerous combinations that I found throughout the research and through my own personal research that show that students have a lot of barriers to participation, and that one thing that might seem small as dressing out for PE is actually having a huge impact on students and making it so that they're not passing physical education classes. So another thing in my discussion was physical activity levels. So it has been proven that students who take part in, it has been suggested through research that students who take part in physical activity perform better in school and have better capacity and can perform better on tests. This is not consistent in all research, but in a lot of research. So physical activity levels was another thing that I focused on because the students that I surveyed in the current study were all participating in a physical education course that took place for 51 minutes daily. And so it was found in another study that students they took turns and they took part in either 30-minute or 60-minute PE courses or classes on particular days. And the days that students participated in those 60-minute classes at school, they were more likely to participate in more physical activity outside of school. So it's a very interesting thing that I found in the discussion, that the more physical education students do at school could lead to them being more physically active outside of class and what they've learned.